Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Have a Filecoin video for you guys. I'm going to cover Filecoin and what I think is going on with it and why I think it's a great buy right now for the upcoming bull run. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, so I'm going to cover Filecoin in this video and what I think of the project. I've covered it on my channel before, but it's been quite a while since I've done a video on it. So I wanted to get this out to you guys because I think it's in a good buying zone if you're looking for some type of DePIN project to add to your portfolio, because you want to have a diversified portfolio. You don't want everything into like one category or two categories. You want to try to split it up a little bit. So let's jump into it here. All right, so the crypto market back up over 1.8 trillion market cap total. So this is a good sign. Bitcoin back above 45,000. Did get down to like 39 something at one point, and then it jumped back up above 40, and we've just been slowly climbing back up. So just a really strong market. I'm very surprised at how well the market has been doing. We'll have to see once we get to the halving or just past the halving if we get that big correction we typically get or not. But so far the market's been holding surprisingly well with no major correction. Overall, Ethereum's looking good, $2,400, BNB $320, Solana over $100 again, XRP still at like 51 cents. It's kind of like a stable coin. Cardano's at 52 cents, and Avalanche up to $35. So Chainlink $18 as well. So ICP is still $12. So some of these are down a little bit from their highs, of course, but they're still holding pretty strong. We haven't had any big corrections in these altcoins. They've been holding up really well. So let's jump into Filecoin here at $5.25. I think it's still a good buy. I was covering Filecoin, I think around the $4 range or so early last year, and it's still in a great buying zone. If you look at the history here, it did get up to like $190 in the last bull run. Now I'm gonna give you my price target for this approximately in this video, and what I think it could do in the upcoming bull run. I don't have a profit taking strategy on this one yet because it's not in my portfolio, but I could tell you when I would start taking out profits on it, and you can kind of go from there on what you guys want to do for you and your portfolio. But it's at 2.6 billion market cap. So I'll get into the price a little bit more in just a bit here. I want to cover what Filecoin is in case you guys don't know. This article here on dpinhub.io. What is this network for Filecoin? It's a decentralized storage network. It turns cloud storage into an algorithmic market. It's a peer-to-peer network that stores files, offering built-in economic incentives to cryptography to ensure files are stored reliably over time. Filecoin was developed as a decentralized alternative to traditional cloud storage providers, which operate in a market that is growing by nearly 35% per year. The network is designed to store humanity's most important information and is making the web more secure and efficient with a decentralized data storage, marketplace protocol, and cryptocurrency. But I'm not going to get into this too much, but I've covered this in detail on the previous Filecoin video, but I mainly want to cover in this video what DePINs are, because it's kind of a new term in crypto for some people that are new to crypto. So the emergence of decentralized physical infrastructure networks, that's what DePIN is, decentralized physical infrastructure networks, marks a revolutionary shift in a way physical infrastructures are conceptualized, built, and operated. This novel approach intertwines the core principles of decentralization and the token economy central to blockchain technology, heralding a new area of infrastructure development that is more efficient, equitable, and driven by community involvement. DePIN stands at the fascinating intersection of technological innovation and practical utility, embodying a significant move toward transforming critical infrastructure into more accessible and user-powered systems. DePIN, or Decentralized Physical Network, Infrastructure Network, revolutionizes management and operation of physical infrastructure systems by employing crypto incentives to coordinate the construction and functionality of critical infrastructure efficiency. And then defined by Binance Research, DePIN refers to infrastructure-related projects utilizing blockchain technology and crypto economics to motivate individuals to allocate their capital or unused resources towards creating a more transparent and verifiable network with the goal of achieving a more efficient scaling trajectory than centralized counterparts. So it's basically rewarding people for being more decentralized with data and physical infrastructure. So that's kind of the basics of it, but it can be complicated because there's different things that can be considered a DePIN. It doesn't have to be just data storage. So there's lots of things that can be, considered a DePIN in some aspect or another. Renders are another good DePIN. That deals with computing and using GPU rendering. And then there's private networks. There's all kinds of different DePINs that you can have here, but Filecoin's one of the main ones. And so let's talk about price action for Filecoin here. Currently at $5, but if you look at the history here, sure, it did get up to $190. Do I think it'll get up that high again? I don't think it will get that high again. That's a 38x from its current price, approximately. And the reason why is if you look at the market cap, that's what you really need to look at here. So you go to the price, between here and here, there was a lot more coins in circulation. So if you see this, how low this is compared to this high in the price, when you go to the market cap grew. Like actually here, the market cap was just about as high as it was here, yet the price was already down here. So there was a lot more coins coming into circulation when this happened. So in order for it to reach its previous all-time high, its market cap would have to be around $100 billion. So that's pretty high. That's like what Cardano did or ADA did in the last bull run. And Solana didn't even get that high in the last bull run. I think it got up to 80 billion if I remember correctly. So that'd be pretty difficult for Filecoin to do. So I don't think it's going to get back up to $190. But DePIN is a big narrative for this bull run, it seems. So it could possibly do that. But if you look at the price here for the last 3 months, for DePIN to be really popular, the price hasn't grown a lot. It did get up to almost $8 and then had a little bit of a correction here. We'll just have to see what kind of happens with Filecoin. But personally, if I was picking up Filecoin around this $5 mark, I would probably start taking out some profits on it between $30 and $50, and then in increments on up from there. I'd try to get my initial investment out before it hit that $50 amount, whether that's 15 or 20% of your portfolio that you're selling, your coins you're selling for Filecoin, and get my initial investment out and then see how it does from there. I could see it maybe getting up to that $50 to $100 mark possibly, but you're talking 25 to 50 billion market cap for it to get to that $50 to $100 mark. So kind of keep that in mind. I think it's actually 100 billion would be around the $90 mark, somewhere around there for it. So you kind of have to keep that in mind. It's going to take a lot more because there's more coins in circulation now than there was the last bull run. So that's why some of these coins struggle their second bull run around and they don't hit their previous all-time high, is because there's a lot more coins in circulation. So that's one thing that you got to definitely keep in mind with it. But Filecoin's a great project. I may add some to my portfolio with the price where it's at now, because I don't currently have a DePIN in my portfolio, and I probably should add some. I've got a lot of gaming and layer ones and stuff like that, but I do have some ICP that's kind of considered form of a DePIN, but it's not a true DePIN. It depends on if they actually accomplish what they want to do. So that is one thing, and I do think ICP is going to do well, but I probably should have a DePIN in my portfolio. That's one thing I'm kind of lacking on right now. So maybe if I get some extra funds, I'll start dollar cost averaging into this one, and maybe some render also. But that's pretty much what I wanted to cover for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified of my daily videos. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video. Tell me what you need, tell me what you need, tell me.